All right, so we're diving in deep today.
Sounds good.
We are going to talk about Felix Auger-Aliassime.
You bet.
You know, he just won at Adelaide.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's outdoor hardcourt.
Really interesting.
You know, leading into the Australian Open. So pretty significant.
Yeah, it is.
Let's talk about this. So
Okay.
Adelaide, you know, he won the whole thing.
Yeah.
But, like, who did he have to beat along the way to get there?
Yeah. So, I mean, this is where it gets, I think, really interesting.
Right.
You know, he beat Sebastian Korda.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Korda was the number 2 seed there.
Okay.
And then he goes on to beat Tommy Paul in the final.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So Tommy Paul was the
top seed.
top seed.
Did the tournament.
Okay. And we also got to talk about, like, the United Cup, too, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that was right before Adelaide.
Exactly.
And he had a big win there against Taylor Fritz.
Big time.
World number 9 at the time.
Yeah.
You know. And it was a tough match. You know, he was down a set and a break.
Yeah.
And then he came roaring back.
He did.
You know, really just started crushing returns.
Yeah.
Dictating points, putting Fritz on the defensive.
Yeah.
It seemed like a turning point. You know,
I think so too.
just the way he was playing.
Yeah.
Um,
So, like, how much does this Adelaide win
right.
matter?
Yeah.
You know, help us understand, like, the bigger context here. Like,
Yeah.
what is an ATP 250 event?
Yeah.
You know?
Explain that to me.
Sure.
You know, and how does this win sort of like
Right.
play into Auger-Aliassime's like career trajectory?
Sure. So, you know, the Adelaide International, it's an ATP 250 event.
Okay.
These are part of the ATP Tour.
Okay.
And the number refers to the ranking points
Oh.
that are awarded to the winner.
Oh, I see. So
Actually, like 250 points.
250 points for winning.
Got it.
Now for top players like Auger-Aliassime, you know, these 250 events,
Yeah.
they're less about the points.
And really more about building momentum.
Yeah.
Going into bigger tournaments.
Yeah.
And so to win one right before a Grand Slam
Yeah.
against this level of competition, I mean, it's huge for confidence.
Right.
It's a massive confidence booster.
So you mentioned before that outdoor hard courts have been a challenge
Yes,
for Auger-Aliassime in the past.
they have.
Can you talk a little more about that?
Yeah,
Like, what makes outdoor hard courts so tricky?
sure.
And what do you think clicked for him this time around?
Well, you know, outdoor hard courts, they're known for their fast pace
Okay.
and the unpredictable bounces.
Oh.
So they can be really tough on players who
Yeah.
rely heavily on consistency and baseline rallies,
right.
which Auger-Aliassime has tended to do
Yeah, he's a big baseline.
in the past, yeah.
Right.
But this time around, we saw him be much more aggressive,
Okay.
taking risks, coming to the net more often,
Wow.
which, you know, really paid off against someone like Tommy Paul,
Right.
who's known for his strong baseline game.
Yeah.
So,
Sure.
yeah.
So it seems like he's really like actively trying to
I think so.
evolve his game.
Yeah.
You know, add more variety.
Right.
Adapt to different surfaces.
Absolutely.
Uh,
And that adaptability
Yeah.
is crucial for Grand Slam success.
Right.
You know, because these tournaments are grueling.
they're long.
2 weeks long.
Yeah.
You're facing opponents with all sorts of different playing styles
Right.
on various court surfaces.
Okay. So as we look ahead to the Australian Open,
Yeah.
how do you see this Adelaide win like shaping his chances?
Yeah.
You know, some might say that he's been a little inconsistent in the past.
Yeah.
You know, capable of brilliance, but, you know, prone to these unexpected dips in form.
Right.
Does this win like put those doubts to rest?
Well, that's the big question, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, it certainly shows his potential
Yeah.
and his ability to rise to the occasion
Well, I can see
against, you know, top-ranked players. But Grand Slams are a different beast altogether.
Yeah.
You know, the pressure,
It's different.
the best of 5-set format,
Yeah.
the media attention, it all adds up.
Yeah.
I think what's going to be key for Auger-Aliassime is maintaining this aggressive mindset,
Right.
that willingness to dictate the play,
Right.
while also managing his energy levels over a long tournament.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Right.
I mean, 2 weeks is a long time.
It is.
You know, best of 5.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's a wait and see situation.
Exactly.
But definitely a lot to be excited about.
Yeah.
You've given us a lot to think about
Glad to do it.
as we watch him compete in Melbourne.
Absolutely.
Who knows? You know, maybe this Adelaide win
Yeah.
will be the spark
Maybe.
that ignites a truly memorable run at the Australian Open.
Could be.
You know, could this be the year that he makes a deep run at a Grand Slam?
I mean,
Definitely something to watch.
definitely keep an eye out.
All right, well, that's our deep dive today.
Thanks for having me.
We'll see you next time.
Sounds good.